Beloved one, I don't believe in chance. What if I told you that everything in your life has been leading to this exact moment? That the universe has been waiting for you to hear this message. And now, it's too late to turn back. There's something hidden in these words, something carefully wrapped in light, waiting for the right time to be revealed. The timing of this message was no coincidence. It was divine intervention. It was protected, held by unseen hands until your spirit could receive it, free of doubt, free of fear, and untouched by the noise of the world telling you who you are not. The moment you open this, your life began to change. This isn't a message for anyone else. This is yours. Your soul was chosen to hear these words today. Don't ignore it. Heaven has just lifted the veil, and now you are ready to receive what was once hidden from you. Do you feel it? That ache in your heart? The moments when you thought you were lost? When it seemed like nothing was moving forward? It wasn't a setback. It was God holding you, protecting you, until you were strong enough to rise. Not because of weakness, but because your heart needed time to heal from burdens you never asked to carry. But now, there's a whisper in the sacred silence, a truth rising within you, one that's been written over your life since the day you survived what should have broken you. It's time for you to see it, to hear it, and to finally claim what has always been yours. Your soul is ready. And now, beloved, in your hands, you are holding more than just a message. What you hold is a divine inheritance, a spiritual gift reserved for this precise moment, for this version of you. It was never meant for the person who doubted their worth, nor for the one who waited to be chosen, but for you, the one who has stepped beyond the confines of seeking approval from those who never truly saw your soul. This is not a coincidence. This is a sacred moment orchestrated for you. Do you feel it? The shift? The strange stillness amidst confusion? The ache in your heart that you couldn't quite explain? It's all been leading to this. The message you're receiving now has been waiting to be unlocked, to find its way to you when you were ready to hear it, without fear, without doubt. Heaven saw every time you held on when it would have been easier to let go, every moment you remained soft when life tried to harden you. And now, as you read this, the record is opening. The message that was hidden, not once, not twice, but 3 times, is now entering your spirit like a flame, a gentle, undeniable light. You didn't stumble upon this message. It was meant for you. It waited for your heart to be strong enough, not only to read it, but to truly receive it. And now that moment has arrived. The wait is over. This feeling of something about to break open, of destiny finally clicking into place, this is that moment. This is your confirmation, not from anyone's words, not from anyone's validation, but from heaven itself, saying, now. Let these words pour into your soul like rain upon dry ground. The parts of you that have forgotten how to hope are beginning to breathe again. You feel lost, don't you? You feel like you've missed your chance, like you're too late. But what if I told you, everything that happened, every moment you thought was a mistake, was part of God's perfect plan? You are standing in the exact moment when heaven chose to step in, interrupting everything to speak directly to you. Do you realize how many times this word has tried to find you? How many times it came close, only to be blocked because your heart was still holding on to what needed to be released? The noise of expectations, fear, and the burden of pretending to be strong when all you needed was rest, it clouded your hearing. But heaven knew, and so it waited. It shielded this message until your soul was ready to receive it. Now, you are listening differently. Now, your spirit leans in. Your wounds are open, not in pain, but in hunger. You are finally in the right posture to receive. And heaven knew this before you did. This is not just a message, it is the key to a door you've been standing before for so long, wondering why it wouldn't open. But now, it's opening. And if you miss this moment, you may never see it again. A key to the door you've stood before for so long, wondering why it wouldn't open. It wouldn't open because the message had not yet been unlocked. But today, as you received this, something in the spiritual realm cracked. Something shifted in the atmosphere of your life. Heaven responds to your soul's whisper. Yes, I'm ready. And with that, the floodgates begin to open. You are standing not at the beginning of a blessing, but at the threshold of an entirely new spiritual landscape. God is not simply answering a prayer, He is transforming your environment. The people who once overlooked you will begin to notice something they can't explain. Not your status, not your appearance, but your light. That glow that only comes from someone who has survived something sacred. You, beloved, are not just walking into favor, you are the favor. You no longer need to chase approval or explain your soul. Feel it, beloved. The truth is here, and it is not just a fleeting thought, it's a reality that's going to change everything. Heaven has been preparing you for this exact moment, and now you're stepping into the life you were always meant to live. So, pause for a moment. Let the tears fall if they need to. Let your heart exhale. For so long, you've carried questions like bricks, and now heaven is gently removing them, one by one. You are not rushing forward. You are being restored. You are not being pushed. You are being prepared. And this message, this blocked and protected message, is your confirmation. What you've sensed was not a delusion, it was direction. You were right to believe, right to hope, and right to open this message today. It was no accident. It was heaven-timed. This is your moment, beloved. Do you know why it took so long for this message to reach you? Not once, not twice, but 3 times it was blocked. Because God was preserving the purity of this moment. There were forces trying to cloud your heart, distractions trying to pull you away, but none of them were greater than the plan God has for you. Now, you are aligned. Now, your spirit is awake. Now, your heart is ready to carry what is sacred. This is not an accident. This is divine timing. The delays were not to deny you. They were to deliver you into the right season. The shift that has just happened, the change in the atmosphere, is only the beginning. Something divine just broke open in silence, and the weight you've been carrying is being lifted, not by your effort, but by His presence. The presence that needs no crowd, that needs no spotlight, and still, it changes everything. Right now, beloved, something sacred is moving toward you. Not because you begged for it, nor because you forced it, but because heaven has chosen this moment. You've stood your ground when it seemed like no one saw you. You've persisted when it appeared that nothing would ever shift. And heaven has honored your endurance not with sympathy, but with divine power. What you're feeling now is real, and it's not just for you, it's for everyone who needs to hear it. If this has touched your soul, share it. Let someone else know they're not alone. Let them see this light that you've just uncovered. It's been guarded, wrapped in time, and now it is here, reaching you, no one else, just you. This is not by accident. God doesn't speak in broad strokes when it comes to destiny. He speaks directly to you, intimately, personally. And this moment is yours. You may have doubted your path, wondered if you missed the signs, but God never doubted you. He always knew how to guide you, to reroute you when necessary. The reason this message has found its way to you now is because every moment before this was preparing your soul, strengthening you to hear it without fear and walk in it without regret. You are not stepping into another endless cycle of waiting, beloved. This is just the beginning. The transformation that's unfolding now will carry you through every step of your life. It's not a fleeting moment, it's a foundation being laid for your future. A future that will be as bright as your soul. And yes, it will unfold quietly, just as this message did. Just as all healing does. You won't need to force anything. It will flow naturally. You won't have to justify yourself to those who can't see what you see, because this is not for them, it's for you. Heaven has made sure nothing can block it anymore. No person, no doubt, no past mistake can stop what God has set in motion. This message is proof that what's coming next is sealed by heaven itself, and nothing, no hand, can alter what God has already claimed in your name. And now, listen closely, beloved. Yes, I'm speaking to you, the one who has quietly carried on even when no one noticed. The one who has seen doors close without explanation and yet still believed in the light. The one who has waited, doubted, and stayed awake at night wondering if God still sees you. This moment right here is the proof that He does. This word is not just a message, it is evidence. God has just declared, let them see it now. And you are seeing it because it was always meant for you. Now, let this sink in deeply. The reason this message feels different, the reason your chest feels both heavy and light at once, is because this is not mere encouragement. It is a divine instruction. You didn't happen upon this by chance, beloved. You were led here. Heaven waited until you were spiritually still enough, emotionally tender enough, and mentally open enough to receive not just the truth, but to let it change you. This message wasn't blocked because you weren't worthy. No, it was hidden because God was building your strength behind the scenes. He was preparing you for this exact shift, the kind that doesn't shout, but quietly transforms you from within. This is the moment when every doubt that has tried to convince you of your inadequacy falls silent. This is the moment when what you know deep within you rises above all uncertainty. You were never forgotten. You were being shaped. The delays were not detours. They were your development. And now, God is saying, let them see it. They are ready. And beloved, you are ready, not because you've figured it all out, but because you've let go of the need to control it. You are finally in a place where grace can flow freely, where purpose can breathe, where alignment can enter without resistance. This is why the message is here now, because you are no longer fighting, no longer trying to prove anything. You are simply willing to receive. You've walked with questions no one could answer, carrying pain that no one even noticed, but God saw every moment. He heard the prayers you whispered in the silence of your soul, the ones you never spoke aloud, the ones you kept hidden behind your smile. He saw how many times you nearly gave up, but you kept rising anyway. And that's why this message was hidden. It was meant to be unlocked by the version of you who endured what was meant to break you. That version of you is here now, strong enough to hear heaven's whisper and trust it without needing a sign, because now you know, when your soul trembles with peace, it's God. This message is not just for your comfort. It is meant to unlock something deep within you. You've carried old stories that no longer serve your growth, beliefs that kept you small, relationships that clouded your clarity, patterns that slowed your purpose, and heaven has now declared, enough. You are stepping out of survival mode and into alignment. You are being pulled into a reality that mirrors the prayers you cried out in silence. Not the prayers of make it stop, but the deeper, more profound prayers. Show me who I really am. This message is the answer to those prayers. So, listen closely. Not as if I'm just a voice on a screen, but as a divine echo sent to awaken your remembering. You are not late. You are not wrong. You are not disqualified. Everything is about to align, because your heart is finally open to receive without questioning its worth. And that's when miracles flow. That's when favor shifts from visiting to staying. That's when heaven stops sending signs and starts sending fulfillment. This isn't the end of your waiting, it's the beginning of your walking. You are no longer waiting for something to happen, you are standing in what has already begun. And now I speak to you. Yes, to you still reading, still holding your breath, still wondering if this message could truly be for you. It is. You didn't open this by chance. You opened it because God has said, let them see it now. They are not who they used to be. Let them feel it now. Their heart is ready. Let them receive it now. What was blocked is now blessed. There comes a moment when the silence breaks, not with noise, but with clarity. And this is that moment for you. What was blocked was never a denial. It was simply preserved for the right time. The right you. The version of you who has walked through fire, survived abandonment, learned to sit with pain, and still smile at the world. God didn't block this message because you weren't deserving. He blocked it because He wanted the revelation to meet the strength in you, not the brokenness. And now, beloved, you've healed. Now, you've risen from the nights no one knew about. Now, your eyes no longer search for approval, they see truth. And now, He says, let them see it now. This message was never meant to be background noise. It wasn't meant to simply offer a momentary lift, only to fade away. This is your turning point. The moment when delay ends. The moment when God places His hand gently on your shoulder and says, you've waited long enough. Now walk. The reason your spirit feels so alive right now, the reason your heart is racing without explanation, is because this message is carrying what you already knew deep down but didn't know how to voice. Your waiting has not been wasted. Your tears were never forgotten. Heaven did not overlook your pain. It was gathering it, redeeming it, and shaping it into purpose. Let yourself believe it now. Don't just agree with it in your mind. Let your soul say yes. Say yes to the blessing that once felt too big. Say yes to the peace that doesn't make sense. Say yes to the path that's opening before you, even if you can't yet see the full destination. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know this. God has not changed His mind about you. The promise is still alive. The favor is still moving. The miracle is still coming. And you're not late. You're right on time. You're right where you need to be for it to unfold. This shift doesn't demand attention. It works quietly, secretly, until suddenly everything around you begins to reflect it. Your joy returns. Your body feels lighter. The heaviness in your chest lifts. People will start noticing something different about you, but you'll know it wasn't overnight. It was spiritual. It was God. It was this moment, this word, this message that finally got through. The one that was blocked 3 times. The one that waited for your soul to be ready. The one that heaven refused to give up on. Now, beloved, as you stand in this sacred moment, know that your transformation is not just an abstract idea. It is something that is unfolding in your life right now, in ways both seen and unseen. You don't have to rush. You don't have to be perfect. And you don't have to prove anything to anyone, including yourself. The journey you are on is not about achieving a destination, but about being present, being open, and allowing yourself to gently step into the flow of grace. The key now is simply to allow. Allow yourself to be in the space between where you were and where you are going. Don't force it. Don't strive for an outcome. Just let the process unfold naturally. Every day, take a moment to check in with yourself. In the morning, before you begin your routine, close your eyes for just a moment and breathe deeply. Feel the presence of today. Let it fill you, knowing that you are not expected to carry the weight of yesterday's burdens. In each decision, no matter how small, remind yourself that you are making it from a place of alignment. not pressure. If you feel overwhelmed, pause, take a deep breath, and remember that your pace is perfect, even if it doesn't look like anyone else's. And if you ever find yourself wondering if you're truly on the right path, certainty, and for the peace that surpasses all understanding to guard our hearts and minds. Just as your word tells us in Isaiah 55:8-9, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. We trust in the higher ways of your wisdom. We surrender to your timing and your will." knowing that you are always working for our good. Father, as we walk through this journey of transformation, help us to remain rooted in your love, always ready to receive the blessings you have prepared for us. May we walk with confidence, knowing that we are never alone, for you are always with us, guiding and upholding us every step of the way. We thank you, Lord, for the gift of this moment, for the peace you bring, and for the path ahead. We place all our trust in you, knowing that you are the author of our story, and that you are making all things beautiful in your time. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Thank you, dear soul, for sharing this time in prayer. Know that you are not alone in this journey, and that God walks with you through every step of the process. Trust that He is working in you and through you. May His peace continue to be with you as you move forward. Until we meet again, may you feel His presence deeply and walk with a heart full of trust and expectation. God bless you. Beloved, if you feel led, I invite you to open your heart and share what you are carrying in the comments below. Whether it's a dream, a fear, a question, or a pain that has remained unspoken, know that God sees it all. Your vulnerability is sacred, and no prayer, no whisper is ever forgotten by the one who holds you. As you share, understand that you are not alone. You are being lifted up, guided, and surrounded by His love, which knows no bounds. Let these words be a reminder that you are seen, you are heard, and you are deeply loved.